Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today in this video, we're going to show all of our Easter activities that we've been up to through the weekend. We started all of our Easter activities on Friday and they ended Sunday evening. So we tried to keep our girls super busy. We do things with the Easter Bunny, like the Easter baskets, the Easter egg hunts, meeting the Easter Bunny, and all of those type of things. But we also want to incorporate Christ into the mix as well, because that's really the real reason why we celebrate Easter. And so going to church on Sunday and doing things as a family and just learning about Christ and everything that he's done for us is super important to teach our children about. We don't want it to just be about an Easter bunny and that he leaves baskets and eggs everywhere. But we want to focus on a lot of the spiritual things that mean the most to us as a family. So I really hope you enjoy this video. So we had some good friends in town and we invited them over for dinner and dyeing Easter eggs. You've probably seen us dye Easter eggs in another video. However, we love it, so we don't mind doing it multiple times in the week. We also love hard-boiled eggs because I make different kind of things out of the hard-boiled eggs. So it's not a huge deal to us to have that many eggs. But the girls love it. We love these friends, and so it was just a fun time to be together. We are pulling up to Stooky Farm's Easter event in St. George, Utah. If you've never been, you need to go next year and take your kids there if you live in the area. It was so much fun. I took my 2 girls and then I also took my friend's 2 girls to this Easter event, and we had a lot of fun. Honestly, by the end of it, I felt a little tuckered out because I had 4 children with me that kind of had a lot of energy. However, it was still a really good time. I'm glad I took them all, and they were able to keep busy, find something to do. We loved the Easter egg hunts. They were all split up into different age ranges. So Soraya went first for the 2 to 3-year-olds, and then we had our friend Aria go second for the 4 to 5-year-olds, and then Bella and Leah went with the 6 to 7-year-olds. Soraya and Aria were able to get a bunch of eggs, but Leah and Bella only got a few, and it was with older kids, so it was a little bit more difficult to get in there and be aggressive enough to get the eggs. But overall, they did a really good job, and for them, it wasn't really about getting as much as they could. They just enjoyed the experience of doing it. So we had a really good time. At Stooky Farms, you're gonna see, some blow up bounce houses, a blow up bounce slide, and then a blow up obstacle course. They also had a butterfly tent that was pretty cool. They had pony rides, they had face painting, they had 50 plus vendors there, as well as a bunch of different kind of food trucks. The Easter Bunny was there to do meet and greets, and then they had a craft room for children. So there was so much to keep the kids occupied that I just kind of watched them do everything and made sure I had them all at the same time. And so bonus is I never lost a child, which was amazing. This lady did fantastic with the face painting. All the girls wanted to match, and so they all got little unicorn face paints. However, Aria wanted something on her hand because she doesn't like face paint on her face. She only charged $6 per kid, and her business is called Cactus Face Painting, I'm pretty sure. And so you can look her up on Instagram and follow her if you'd like to. But the girls loved it. I'm glad that we did it. It was kind of a long line when we were there, but it was worth the wait. At the end of the event, we stopped by this balloon tent. I think it's called Up, Up, and Away. We got these balloon swords, or they would do a balloon flower, but all the girls wanted a sword, probably just to hit each other with. I kind of regretted the decision because it was happening in the car the entire time. However, I'm glad the girls were happy and content with their balloons. However, if you ever want balloons for a party, these guys are great. They do all their own balloon arches, and they help make your party go a little bit easier for birthdays or whatever kind of party you may throw. So I will try to find their site to link it in this video. The next morning, we woke up early and we went out to the Fredonia Park for the Fredonia Easter egg hunt in our little town. It's our last one we're ever going to go to because we will be moving very, very soon. And so this is our last Easter here in Fredonia, Arizona. However, the girls had a ton of fun at the egg hunt. They also had probably even more fun playing at the park afterwards for a little bit. It got a lot of their energy out, which was great. Once the girls were in bed and tuckered out, I went in and put all the baskets out, as well as a little bunny plate with carrots on it that were half eaten. The girls love to set out carrots for the Easter bunny, so we do it every year. It's kind of a tradition of ours, and the bunny eats half of the carrots. And so the girls woke up Easter morning super excited to see their baskets and what it was inside. What I loved so much about this Easter is that typically I do a lot more candy in their baskets. This Easter, I actually did more toys and things that they could play with and use their hands to figure out. And it was so good because all morning there was no TV on. There was no kid even asking to have the TV on. They just wanted to play with their baskets. They were playing with the Play-Doh, the bubbles, the puzzles, the painting kits, and so forth. And it was great. I laid in bed for a little bit this morning and they just quietly played with all their things. We loved it. We'll do the same thing again next year for the girls. For breakfast Easter morning, I made this creamy egg dish that is placed over biscuits, and it turned out so tasty. I make it every year for Easter. I got the recipe from a good friend of mine, and we just love it so much. So if you'd like the recipe, please mention it in the comments and I'll reach back out to you. But it's so good. By the way, this Play-Doh from the Dough House was absolutely amazing. I can see why it's really great for sensory. So I would totally recommend and encourage you to go get some. I will post the link below. When the Easter Bunny stopped by, he left some eggs in the front yard. So after church, the girls got to come home and look for Easter eggs. We got these paint your own egg kits from a woman in Kanab, Utah, who owns a little cake shop, but she also does cookies. And this was such a cool idea that my girls got a huge kick out of it. It comes with a little paint palette with 4 different colors, and then it also comes with a little paintbrush. You just dip the paintbrush in some water, you rub it on whatever color you want on the paint palette, and then you paint it right on the frosting of your cookie. The girls really enjoyed it and thought it was so much fun. It was such a nice day today that we got to go outside and blow some bubbles. We were sitting there and we were getting so hot, so it felt like the first day of spring was today. Thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and please follow me on Instagram. Link is posted.